right here. Nice. What's up, man? Not much.
Second.
Not much. Let's do it. Doing all right?
I'm good.
Love it, dude. Love it.
Hey.
Got everything over here. Ready to get it going?
Everything started.
Yeah. Just go back through here.
Huh?
Just watch out for that back wall and you're good, man. Nice.
Where's the beer, dude?
What's up?
Nothing much.
Right there, my guy. I got waters for you too.
Yeah, I'll take a Miller.
Nice, man. What's going on?
Nothing.
Love it, dude. Love it. Well, yeah. I mean, how was the trip?
Long.
Yeah.
2 hours.
2 hours.
2.5.
That's crazy. What's the deal with this? Like your ranch life right now? Like, what is that?
I don't know, man. I just enjoy
Like,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing deer and stuff.
Nah, I didn't kill anything. I saw somebody. Didn't
Yeah?
kill them. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I think living on a ranch is like, what do you got? Like 9 acres? What is it, 9?
11. Like 10 and a half. Yeah.
10 and a half acres. I mean, it's a nice place to just like
Do
chill,
whatever, yeah.
do whatever you want, man. Just mess around.
Got no neighbors, dude.
That's good. I mean, what's the crazy shit you've seen being at the ranch?
I saw him online.
Mm-hmm.
But 2 months ago.
Mountain lion. Ah, man.
Try shooting. I shot myself or killed myself with the scope.
Dude, so what? Did you get any stitches or something?
Nah, just 2 butterflies and, and a band-aid.
And a band-aid.
Yeah.
Love it, dude. That's.
Huh?
But I mean, I guess that is like what you want to say, like your first type of like, I guess you can say, experiences or just living on a ranch and hunting, doing that stuff.
It's fun. It's fun just to be out there, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I probably spend like 5 days a week just out there in the.
Just going out there.
Yeah.
Dude.
Have a little UTV and just kick it, dude.
Damn. So I mean, the mountain lion, what was it chasing you?
Nah, it was. I was gonna go into the blind,
Uh-huh.
and it was about like 20 feet away from the blind.
20 feet. God damn it.
Yeah, so I tried shooting. I took the shot too quick.
Uh-huh.
And didn't grab on. Or
You're just like, oh shit, let me just.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna come at me.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't have time to actually prepare for the shot.
Yeah.
So I just got down from the UTV, grabbed my rifle, and just
Screw
loaded
it.
the thing
Yeah.
and shot it. And I didn't hit it, but I ended up hitting myself with the scope.
What gun do you have?
308.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, 308.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, I guess I don't know. Did you see the video where it's the freaking like I don't know what it is, like a little like a mountain lion, but it was more of a like a lioness or it was that or a bobcat. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the guy that was jogging. I don't know if you saw that video.
He got attacked.
And he didn't get attacked. He was just recording and he was just like no,
I
and get away. No,
it wasn't something that they get attacked, but
no, it was like someone like a famous, not famous, but it was.
there's actually like I think it's like a YouTuber.
Uh-huh.
Him and his wife, they have I think it's like 3 bobcats inside the home. Like
Inside?
Pets. Yeah, like pets. Like pets. So
I got a chihuahua. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Bob.
Imagine.
But yeah, man, like you just have him
I mean, they grow pretty big, dude.
with kids.
No,
They have kids?
I don't think they had kids.
No.
But still, dude, imagine the mess.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But everything else is good. Like just just being there in the good mornings or at least like very good nights. Just be able to like, relax.
Yeah, actually, in the mornings I don't wake up early.
Hey, there you go, man.
But I stay up all night, so it's nice. Pretty quiet.
Yeah, I mean, but you live right off the highway. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes those 18-wheelers are I don't know.
Well, I don't hear them when I'm inside the house. You can't really hear them.
No. Dang.
At all. I mean, you feel some. It depends if it's like a heavy trailer.
Uh huh.
Like you feel some shaking. like on the floor a little bit here and there, but
You're like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, but if it's something normal, you go.
You're just there.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, dude. I mean, I would love to get some property. I mean, I got a buddy of mine that has some property down 281, and then.
Oh, like in Edinburgh.
Yeah, going to Edinburgh, and then I mean, I know there's a lot of cool property. I mean, like kind of like, what is it? I don't know. You know, like mid Texas or East Texas. There's just random property. But I mean, hey man, like good 9-10 acres. Put your house in the middle. Yours is in the front, but I mean, if you can put it in the middle or at least in the back.
Yeah, it's because where I'm at, it's like a weird it's a weird like it has a weird shape to it. It's not like an actual like a huge big rectangle.
No, it's like
yeah, it's like a little U shape.
But then and then you have that property that's not even yours.
Give this one in.
Yeah. Then you even have that property that's like not even yours.
Yeah, right in the middle of mine. So it's like So it kind of it's kind of weird to have that like that shape, dude, because it's like you want to access your property, but like you have to like go.
You're like, wait, I can't go here.
Yeah,
I gotta go here,
and then
here.
go,
Yeah.
So that's kind of what sucks about it. But
how many blinds do you have? I know you told me just one right now.
No, I have two.
Two blinds.
Well, the thing is, I have one actual blind. Like on the floor, that you can actually get in.
Okay,
It has a door. It has a door. The roof, it's closed.
Yeah.
And then I have another one, but I don't call it a blind because it's just I kind of improvised it.
Yeah.
We used what do you call those things? The things from the pallets, like when they load and unload the merchandise.
Pallet.
So we kind of put them, cleared some land, a corner of the property, and then we just grabbed like I believe like 8 or 9 of them.
Okay.
And then we just did like the whole setup.
Okay.
And then
that's Zapata for you, man.
Yeah. so it works. It doesn't have a roof or anything, but it does the trick.
It does the job.
Yeah, it does the job.
Damn, dude. I mean, we gotta do something in the winter. Go out there.
It's cold.
I mean, but we gotta go like 5 in the morning.
5, yeah.
Or 4.
Yeah, I think in the whole season I only went like 2 days. Cause I wouldn't wake up in the morning. I would wake up and I'll be like, yeah, just give me like extra 5 minutes. And next time I would wake up, it was like
10 a.m. Oh man. Yeah. No, dude. I mean, I'm sure it's like pretty peaceful, relaxed, chill mode. You got feeders? You have 1.
2.
2 feeders now.
Yeah, 2 feeders.
Nice.
I have the actual feeder, one of them, and then the other one, it's like one of those bucket feeders.
Okay.
You just hang them, and then you have like, the motor at the bottom, so you just hang a 5-gallon bucket.
And it just goes?
Yeah, it just goes.
But is it on a timer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you time it, whatever time
nice.
the animals come out.
Nice. So, man, yeah, so Zapata, back to Zapata. I mean, because before you lived in Zapata, you lived in Laredo, and then you lived here in the Valley.
Yeah.
And then again, like you come from Zapata Valley, Laredo Valley, or no?
No, that's actually the first. When I got out of high school, it was.
Well, first of all, did you ever go to school or anything in Guerrero?
Yeah, like
Mexico.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. Like
did you go anywhere else?
No.
Monterrey, none of that stuff. School wise. No.
No.
Just Guerrero.
Just Guerrero 2 years. My first 2 years, kinder and first grade.
And that's it.
My bad. 3 years.
Okay.
Was kinder, first, second, and then third year, my 3rd grade or whatever, I went to
Zapata. And then graduated.
From there.
Yeah. And then what, Valley?
From there, no. From there I went to...
But you went to Laredo for a little bit, no?
No.
Well,
I went to college. But
you went to LC?
LCC, that last test college.
Yeah.
But I didn't like it.
No?
I figured out quick it wasn't going to be the fit for me. Like, not the school, but just school in general.
Well, school, I mean, it took me about 6-7 years to finish school. But, I mean, yeah, sometimes it's like...
Yeah. I figured like in the first 2 months, I was like, no.
You're like, no,
this thing's not gonna be.
What is it? What do you like? You can't concentrate. You like, when you were there, at least on the bus, you're just like, nah.
I just felt like it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not that it's not important, but it's for me it was a waste of time because I wanted to my goal back then was to be a stockbroker. So all you need to be a stockbroker is the Series 7.
Series 7, yeah.
And I was like, but my parents wanted me to get an
education,
like a business associate or something like that, and then go for my
Series
7 because it's hard to get it because you cannot pay for it. It has to be
you gotta be like sponsored
by or work with a firm that's my understanding. I never went through with it, but I don't know, man. I was one day in algebra class and I was like, why should I care about y equals when I'm gonna do it's like trading. You buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. So I was like, I'm just wasting my time here. I would skip the whole day. The only class I would pay attention was history.
History's interesting.
Yeah, well, I already knew most of it because of my grandpa.
Yeah.
He used to sit me down and watch History Channel all freaking day.
There you go.
So I already
watching that.
So I already knew most of the stuff. So I always had an A in that class. And then the other ones was like I was like a C student.
Just like
just barely making it.
Just. I mean, yeah, dude. Like school. I mean, school's a tough one because it's like you really need to like be super, super, super motivated.
Yeah, you need to.
And you have to pay attention. And is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is how the Mexico school is a little different. I mean, college or university. It's a little different than here in America, no? As far as like. I mean, I would hear stories from my cousin. It's just like whatever you wanted to be, like you would go do it. Compared to here, we gotta take basics and we gotta take whatever. Yeah. And then, because I have a finance degree, but I didn't start doing any type of finance until like
the last 2 years.
Last 2 years, like junior year of college.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I mean, I don't know.
But, that's all good.
I have an uncle that wanted for me to go over there and get my engineering degree, and I was like, no. I was like, I don't want to do it. It takes forever. It takes about. Well, I had heard that here in the States it takes about.
It does. I mean, it doesn't take forever.
Good 7 years.
You got it. Yeah, you're gonna have to stay with it for a while.
It's gonna take me about 7 years. And I'm like, I'm 30. I don't have the. I mean.
Oh, he just told you now.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. I'm 32 right now. But to me, it was like I'm like halfway through my lifespan, dude. I'm lucky if I'll make it to 60. I don't want to spend another 7. In school, but he told me he's like. But here in Mexico, it doesn't take you 7. It takes about 3.
There you go.
That's what he told me. I don't know. It takes about 3 years because you go straight into the actual degree or whatever. Actual engineering stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've heard
you don't have to take your English 101 or Student for Success.
Yeah. There's some classes you're just like, dude, again? Like, I just did this for 4 years in high school.
Yeah.
I have to do it again.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened when I went to college the first year. I was like I'm redoing high school now. Because I was like, I would go to English class, and it was, okay, we're going to write a paper, 300-word essay, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I just got over with this stuff like 2 months ago, dude. And I now have to redo it.
I just got out of this place, and now you're telling me to do it again.
Do it again, and then when I was in algebra, that's when I just.
You're just done. I'm
done.
I'm
done with this. Yeah, I'm done with this stuff. I'm not gonna redo it. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something to do in life. Yeah. That doesn't require a degree.
Yeah. And then what? Then what'd you do?
I quit school without telling my parents. I just went and signed the paper. I'm out. And then for like a month, they were. I would leave the home at 7 a.m. pretending to go to school, but I would go pray.
Oh, I know those days.
I would go just skip it.
I did a couple
house or whatever.
I did a couple of those.
And then until eventually I got caught that I wasn't going to school or college. And they took me to Monterrey. My dad, after like a year of because I quit school. And then that was like a whole year of me just hanging out with the buddies.
Good old Zapata buddies.
Yeah, the Zapata buddies. So I mean, I don't even remember what I would do to get by or because I was just partying it up every 2-3 days.
Yeah.
And after a whole year of that, they decided to take me to
Monterrey.
Monterrey, and I was there for man, it was a good I don't know 6 months.
6 months.
About 6 months.
What'd you do over there?
Nothing.
You're just like, hey, you're gonna come over here.
My uncle had a business, and he had a handyman, and the guy would do repairs around the office or my uncle's house or my grandma's house. So he would tell me, hey, you want to earn some extra cash, quick buck?
Yeah.
Go help out this dude, be his supper for the day. So I would paint walls at the office.
Oh shit.
Paint walls. Replace like light bulbs at the office.
Doing all that.
Or light switches or little simple stuff like that. That's all.
Handyman, not trade.
Yeah, I was like a little handyman. Helper. I was the helper of the helper.
You're a helper of the oh man.
I was the helper of the helper, yeah.
Okay.
I was the helper of the maintenance guy, and that's about it.
Wow.
That's all I did for about 6 months.
Okay.
And then I kind of did a little bit of music.
Is that when you started doing the whole? You started touching or I mean, tell me about like what, like all of a sudden you're like, dude.
No,
music.
The music stuff started since I was like 15.
Oh, okay.
16. I think it was like my sophomore year.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sophomore going to
junior
year.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have musicians in the family. I don't have like like for some other people, it's like okay, because I became a singer because my dad used to teach me how to play the guitar.
All right. My uncle's a producer.
Yeah, and that's how I started walking into the studio
like that.
Yeah. But I didn't. So I used to practice at home. I just had back then there was a brand of computers, Alaska.
I've never heard of that one. I heard a compact.
Well, it was kind of similar.
Okay.
It was like the.
Because there was like Dell compact.
Yeah, it was like one of those. Just like a beginner entry level computer.
Yep.
So and they came with a mic.
Okay.
One of those little flexible mics.
Is it the little like stringy ones?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, and then you have to be like folding it and all. Well, one of those. And I didn't know anything about production. I didn't know anything about, you need to download this software or that program or this or this or this. So Windows had a sound recorder.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It would record like 30-second little clips.
It was like the cheapest.
Just so you can record like a voice note or something you wouldn't forget. So I would play. I would open up the sound recorder, and then I would hook up the aux of the
CD player?
Of the speakers.
Okay.
I would unplug the computer speakers from the computer.
Uh-huh.
And then I would hook them up to the iPod. I had an iPod.
Okay.
So I would hook them up there, and I would play, like, for example, back then I would practice with, like, Ricky McKay White stuff.
Yay.
Because that was the end thing.
Yep, it was.
That was, like, before...
It was Ricky McKay.
Yeah. It was those guys. So I would play the beat.
Uh-huh.
I would download them on...
LimeWire. Good old LimeWire.
Yeah, I didn't know. I would just download it, like, I would just put reggaeton, and then I would see, like,
But did you get the
what?
What's it called?
The Pro?
The one, no, the one without words. I didn't get the damn instrumentals. You were getting instrumentals?
I would download the song.
Okay.
And then I would see, like, 2 or 3, I would say instrumental.
Okay. And then boom. You have to wait, like, 30 minutes.
40 minutes. Freaking dial-up.
5,000 kilobytes. You're like, shit, man. This is going to be a long time.
And if you were lucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes you would leave it like that, and then the computer would freeze, and nothing.
You're like, no, my download.
Or it would be like that one guy that renames a different file under a certain name, and then you download it, play it, and it's a different thing.
This ain't Ricky McKay.
So that's how I started, dude. But I didn't do anything with it. Until I went over there.
When you went that time to go be a handyman.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saved up some money because I wasn't getting paid. But I mean, get paid probably like 40, 50 bucks a week. But being 18-year-old me, didn't want to work. I didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Because I had already worked before that at McDonald's.
With the old crew also.
With my friend and
Pikachu.
Yeah, I used to work there for like 2 years. So I went from making like $600-700 every 2 weeks to making like $50 a week. But now I had but I liked it because I had no one.
You didn't have payments or anything.
I didn't
have
anything.
Massive bills or something.
I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
18-year-old,
you're fine. $50.
Yeah, I was just a normal, typical kid.
Yeah.
And I liked it because I had no one bossing me around. Hey, take out the fries, put more fries, flip the fucking patties, and charge the guy. You get the order wrong.
Yeah.
So I liked it. And then I was just browsing through MySpace because those were the MySpace days.
Yeah.
And I found there was MySpace for regular people, and then there was MySpace music, which was where you had like the artists do their own little profile.
Yeah, that was a random thing that they try to do. Bring up like it was MySpace and that MySpace music or something.
So so what I did, I had my own personal MySpace. But then I had another account on the MySpace music one.
Yeah.
So using the MySpace music account, I would go in there, and I don't remember if you could set up like a filter or like a setting where it give you artists from just one town or city. And it was just one of those days that I had no work at the office. I was just scrolling, and I found my producer, Teddy.
Yeah.
I found his MySpace profile, and I listened to some of his tracks, and I sent him a message.
Yeah.
And I got it done.
Yeah.
They would charge me back then. Man, it was like $10.
$10
a track.
Crazy.
Yeah, but it was difficult, bro, because Teddy had his computer, and he had his little recording little booth on the corner of the home, on the room, and the software he was using. I mean, we were barely getting started, so everybody would buy like cracked software. So you would download like the demo, and then you would scramble around the internet to find the code. Yeah. And then you would input it there, so you jailbreak it, and now it's not a demo. It's the original. You got the original without paying for the original, but now it's not gonna work as proper because it has that little cheat in.
And I want to do this, and nope, sorry, you gotta.
Yeah. Well, in his case, it was you could do everything. Yep. But then all of a sudden it will crash. So it's like you're finishing a track, and then you're playing it back to see what needs to be done to it, and then all of a sudden the system will just crash, book, and it would delete the whole thing, and then you have to start from like.
When was this? This was
back in like 2007.
Okay, so this was.
Well, no, 2008.
But that was the time that you. They already took you over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was that first year that I was there. I was there for like a whole year. Yeah, after that.
And
6 months.
This guy Teddy. Was he also like barely starting up or something?
Kind of. He already had like some experience.
Cause he's been doing it for a while, right?
Yeah, he was kind of getting started, but he already had a little more time than me doing it.
Okay.
When I went in there, I mean, I used to think, oh, it's super simple to do music. You just fucking record it, pre-record it, you sing the thing. Yeah. But there's actually like, I didn't know anything of music. But there's actually like a structure it has to have, a count you have to have.
And then you gotta layer it, right, or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything.
And then you have to be sure to like stay on beat. You can't just like just rap, and then because you'll get ahead if you don't count, or you'll fall behind, and then it'll make the whole thing sound like out of time.
Because you gotta hit like, let's say you're gonna say a word on, I don't even know, like, but at a certain point,
at a certain kick,
and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And then if you miss it,
it throws you off of the whole thing.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Me being me, I mean, I didn't know anything.
And you're 18.
Yeah, I would just go through the whole burn, and Teddy would tell me like, hey, slow it down because you're sounding off beat. I said, what do you mean offbeat? And he's like, yeah, you need to listen. It's 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
4. And then
So you're doing all this, and at the same you're trying to do this music, and at the same time they're teaching you.
Not teaching.
You're learning. Mm-hmm. I mean, in a way that you're getting taught. You're learning
on the job.
Learning on the job. Wow. And trying to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean,
just whatever it was.
Just whatever happened. I think I did like 2 tracks, and I was like, no, I think I need to practice more before I come back. So I took like a year off that I didn't go. And then I started like going randomly every other month or whatever, go and do one, do the other, and it was like. I wasn't where I wanted to be at, but you can see like, okay, it's getting better because if you compare this one to the first one I did, now it sounds a little bit more the way it should, but it still needs more tweaking. So it's been a learning curve.
Yeah, been a learning curve. That's crazy. So you're in Monterrey, you start learning all that stuff, then you move to the Valley.
Yeah.
Because you came over here.
Well, not to the Valley, but
because then you became a car salesman.
Yeah.
But that was when?
After I was in Monterrey.
Okay. Why car salesman?
I just took it out.
Or why leave Monterrey if you're doing all that? Why leave?
I don't know. I just wanted to make some extra dough, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I don't remember. I was trying to save up for a car. I think that's why I wasn't doing much over there, and then one of my uncles from Rio Grande, he's like, hey, what are you doing over here? I was like, nothing, just help out here and there, make a quick buck, and do this, that. You don't want to work? I was like, I don't know, it depends what kind of work it is.
Yeah.
And he's like, you want to be a salesman? Car salesman. And he's like, and this is where they get all the salesmen in the world, dude. There's a line that catches. You can make up to $100,000, dude.
Yeah.
And
you're like,
okay.
Sign me up, man. I'll be there Monday.
And I used to work at a little. He's like, they're starting a new company, and they offered me the management position, but I need salesman.
Yeah.
And he's like, you want to work? He's like, they give you it's all commission based. He's like, they'll give you 2 little checks.
So there was no hourly pay?
No, there's no hourly pay. It's all, they give in the car business, depends on the dealer you work at.
Yeah.
Some dealers do pay you by the hour, and you get an X amount of check every 15th and every 30th, but then they deduct it when the commission check kicks in.
Yeah.
So it's not, technically they're not paying you, it's like a payday loan.
Yeah.
They call it a draw. I always said to everybody, it's a freaking payday loan, dude. Because they'll give it to me throughout the whole month, and then let's say I make $2,000 in my $2,000 a month from my hourly
hourly
stuff, because you're there all day every day, and then where I used to work at, on the 10th of the next month they give me whatever commissions I made for the previous month, and then they deduct whatever I got paid hourly. So it's a payday loan.
There it is.
But that's how I worked. I was there for like 2 years.
Well, so sales for me is just like not gonna happen. I can't sell. I cannot. I don't like selling. It's just like so. And at the end of the day, you're trying to convince them of a product, regardless if you believe in it or you don't. But you're there.
You have to make believe it is what it is.
And it's like so. I work for an insurance place, and I'm trying to sell these insurances, but I did good for the first couple of months. Decent money because it's pretty good money.
Yeah.
Sales is good money. It's always good money, but as long as you get to sell.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. Sales is good, but you gotta get to sell. So I'm doing sales it's insurance, but I see it as sales in a way. In a way, you're also obviously there's good in insurance, obviously, because trying to protect people, yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, you're still trying to sell.
Yeah,
sell product.
A product.
And for me, dude, I just couldn't. It was
for me, it was kind of. For me, it was kind of easy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't... Like, the selling part wasn't hard for me. It was more the paperwork part. I hate paperwork. So
see, I like paperwork.
No, I hate it, dude. It's like, do a form for the VIN number so we can make sure it's the same VIN number. And then get the mileage and get the application.
Yeah.
And now present the numbers and close them and come back and then prepare a folder and then go put gas, save the gas ticket and do a gas receipt. It's too much. That's what I hated. The paperwork. The paperwork was.
Yeah.
The selling, it was kind of easy.
Yeah.
It took me like maybe 2 weeks.
Cause you get a little like spit, no? Just like you say whatever you gotta say, kind of like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You have your little.
The first 30 seconds, it's the most important ones because either you piss the guy off and he's not gonna trust you for the remaining of the time he's there.
Yeah.
Or the guy likes you, or whoever's buying the car, they like you, and everything you say after that
Doesn't matter.
Goes like
they trust you.
They trust you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it was kind of easy. So the selling was good.
That's good.
I liked it.
Yeah. For me, no.
And
not gonna.
And then to me it was kind of easy because when I was in, I think I was like that wasn't elementary. It was middle school.
Middle school.
They closed the concession stand because some parents were complaining that it was too much calories and sugar and stuff for the kids. So
okay,
me being me, I was like, I had like $20 saved up. I was like, Mom, you gonna get it on? She's like, yeah. Go get me this, and this kind of lollipop, and this kind of candy, and this kind of this. And then I already had the gym bag. So I was like, okay, son, what are you gonna do? Don't worry about it. So I took them in my gym bag, and I started selling lollipops and candies at the middle school, dude. In between classes, I would make good bag.
What? You were the lollipop man.
I was the lollipop, the candy guy.
The candy guy. The candy man. Oh.
Until I got busted for something.
I didn't know that. And then what they tell you when you got busted?
No, for me to stop doing it.
Just stop doing it.
Yeah, just stop it or you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, cool.
So, I mean, where did doing your music, going to the Valley, doing salesman, but where did it kind of like click and you started elevating because you started putting out albums?
Yeah, for like 3 years, 4 years.
Like you went boom, boom, boom.
Every year it was an album.
It was an album. But when did you say, okay, I'm just gonna just go?
I mean, I always liked music, right? And to do music, you gotta do it because you like it. You can't do music because I'm in it because I want the fame, I want the money, I want the growth. If you do it for those reasons, you can be burned out and quick because it's not gonna come quick.
Yeah, no.
It takes a process to get from recording at your home or whatever to actually having being in the music business. It's different things to say. It's one thing to do music, but it's a different thing to be in the music business. Yeah, it's two different things. Yeah. So when you're into music, if you're in it for the fame and all that stuff, you're gonna feel burned out because that doesn't come until you're in the music business. Yeah. But the point where I kind of decided, you know what, this is what I want to do. From the car business, I quit the car business, and then I went back to working at the bank. Yep. So that's when I was like, well, now I got more free time because banks only work just 8 to 5, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, maybe one Saturday out of the month. Yeah. So I was like, now I got more time, more spare time to do my stuff. Yeah. So that's when I I was like, this is what I want to do. Because
you started going, I remember because when I was there working with you, it was just like, hey, I'm doing this. And I was like, oh, nice. It was me, you also. And we were just like, okay, nice. And then you were like, I'm going to drop it. And I was like, oh, you're dropping an album? Perfect. And boom, drop them. And then you just kept going like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. So that's when I decided this is what I want, because I have more time to do it. When you're in the car business, wow. It's like you're there from 9 in the morning to 8 o'clock at night.
And you work Monday through Saturday, no?
Yeah, Monday through Saturday, and then, for example, at that dealership I used to work, my first dealership where I worked, it was Monday to Friday, 9 to 8, and then Saturdays, 8 to 3. Damn. So it was like the only off day was Sunday. Yeah. And then on Sundays, well, you get out Saturday, so you wanted to not talk to anybody anymore because you had been working the whole week. Yeah. So I would just go and rest and
you're burned out.
Yeah, because you're burned. Well, and me and my uncle more because we had to drive.
Oh, you were driving?
Yeah, we would drive from Rio Grande to Mission every day. And
what, an hour drive?
About an hour. both ways. Nowhere to come, nowhere to go.
Yeah, okay.
2 hours a day on the road, and then 12 hours, almost 12 hours
at the dealership.
So it was kind of I didn't have time. Well, I had time, but the time I wanted to rest up, freshen up because I had to redo it over again on Monday. So yeah, I was when I started working at the bank that I had more time, more weekends off to actually like.
And how did that go? Like from being 18, not knowing too much of making music, recording music, to from that time to the bank was about 5 year span, something like that.
About 4
or 5.
Yeah, about 4.
And then you started like kind of just getting the hang of it. And learning.
Knowing. Yeah, I started saying a lot of. I don't sing pitch perfect, right? But, I started learning more about controlling your air.
Okay.
Controlling, how to actually like count, like, because at first I would hear the beat play on the headphones while I was recording, and then you have a metronome, which is like a sound that you can put on the Pro Tools that it's like so you can keep the count. So the beat's playing and you hear the.
Yeah.
It would piss me off because it would throw me off.
Wow.
Because it's too many, like there's too much stuff going on. Like either I count or I sing. Couldn't do both. So I started learning on that, and that's when I started progressing a little bit on as far as vocals goes.
Okay.
Because if you hear my first stuff, it was like auto-tune full blast.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I remember.
I mean, it sounded cool. It was what was then at the time. But it was auto-tune. I mean, you still have to sing. You can't just talk into the microphone, put auto-tune, and expect the auto-tune to magically make you sing.
A lot of people think that.
Yeah, that's the wrong idea people have. People think like, let me just sing into the mic. And then once you record it, you put the auto-tune on the other end, and they think it's going to actually make the words flow or sing.
No.
You still have...
You have to.
You have to actually sing. The auto-tune, all it does is like, it corrects that little pitch that you missed or that little tweak that you forgot to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of auto-tune.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I've heard some of your last stuff, and the one that you sent me about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I mean, there is auto-tune, but it's not.
But it's not.
The other one was like real, like.
Yeah. No, but now we use. I mean, everybody uses it.
Yeah.
But not everybody wants to say it. I mean, I can say it because I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
But before it was used more for actually hitting the high notes. So I couldn't hit the high notes. I mean, I didn't know. I'm never been a singer.
Yeah.
So auto-tune helps you in that way. When a note when you're supposed to hit a high note and you don't hit it, it'll correct it to the highest pitch, to the next pitch. So that was like those first 2-3 years. Yeah. And then from there on, I started learning a little bit, and kind of I still use it, but now it's not where I have to necessarily use it. Yeah. Now it's more like you use it just because that's like the industry standard BS,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always said kind of that when T-Pain was the one that kind of brought it all. Kind of. Well, I mean, it was the first, at least mainstream. You heard it. It was like T-Pain. T-Pain's like.
Well, T-Pain, yeah, but the first time I heard it, but obviously I didn't know what it was. I was probably like 11. I used to hear it on what's that girl's name? That singer.
Which one?
The one that Do You Believe in Love song.
Yeah. Man, I can't. Do you believe?
Yeah. Well, that's the first time I heard that. But I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
I mean, I was 11 years old.
Yeah.
Wasn't into music.
Yeah.
But then when I really heard that song again, it was when T-Pain started coming out, and he was the one that everybody was like, why is he using all his voice? And that's when it actually broke off. And
I didn't know he was using something. I think I was a freshman or something like that in high school, and all of a sudden it's just like, I'm like, what is that? And it was just like, I was like, okay, cool. I thought it was just his voice. I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden they're like, no, he uses this thing called auto-tune.
But actually, he actually sings, because there's a lot of people that were like, nah, he probably doesn't know how to sing.
Well,
but there's a video on YouTube that he does without it, and he sings good.
And he sings good.
That's why I go back to saying you actually have to sing into the thing for it to work. You can't just talk and expect it to.
Yeah, you're right. And he has that voice too.
Yeah, kind of.
And you, like, it sounds like a robot voice that he has, so it's kind of like the same thing. Wow. Yeah. How about like concerts, shows, small performances, big performances?
I haven't had one in a while now.
We need to have one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've done shows here and there, but it hasn't been like the biggest world stages, right?
Yeah.
But I've done, for example, in Laredo, I played a couple of years back at the not the Jalapeno Festival, the other one they have. The Jambuzi.
Jambuzi, okay.
Yeah, that little plaza.
Yeah.
I was there with some local bands from Laredo.
And you got your own set and everything, right?
Yeah, that was the.
Is that your first time?
No.
Okay.
No, I had already sang before that at a local bar there in Zapata.
Nice.
And then before
that, was that when I was there?
Yeah, the Nuffies.
Yeah, that one, Nuffies or something like that.
And then before that one, I did one, and I think that's my biggest one in my hometown, Guerrero.
Okay.
I think it was probably 2,000 people.
Nice.
I mean, during Easter break, you know how they get all together
on the lake, yeah.
I did one there.
Nice.
Before that one.
How many songs did you do that one?
Nah, that one I just did a couple of them.
And that was it.
That was it. I didn't do a full set. I probably did 2 songs.
Nervous as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I lost. Actually, I think that's my first performance.
And it was the biggest one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was nerve wracking because when you're what the thing is. It's nerve wracking because you have all eyes on you. Yeah. Or most of them.
Yep.
Because when it's a group, it's kind of like, I think, and I know so. Mm-hmm. It's kind of easier to get on stage. Why? Because you have 5 or 6 people that are, in a way, doing stuff that takes some attention away from the main guy. Or maybe you can make a mistake, but they won't notice because you have other 4 or 5 guys that are playing on time.
And you can kind of like play off of them as long as like you're like, hey, what's up? Yeah. And you kind of like you kill your nerves a little bit.
Yeah, you feel like you have that kind of backup.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself, it's like you mess up, dude. It's on you, dude. Because there's no like, oh, let me look back what happened. It's you.
Yeah, you messed up.
Yeah, you can't do that. But yeah, I only did 2 songs, and because some other group had to play, so they kind of just let me get a taste of it.
Just a little taste. Nice.
Yeah, I did that, and then Newfies, then
Laredo, Jambuzi. Did you do like a?
And then they did a New Year's here in McAllen. I think it was called Morocco.
Did you do a also like a fashion show?
Yeah.
Fashion show.
Yeah, catwalk or project. Yeah. I don't remember.
One of those. I remember you doing one of those.
Yeah, I did that one. It was just a 1-song thing though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't actually like a full set.
I mean, but still, it's
I was good.
Going up there.
Yeah, I did that one, and then Morocco here in McAllen.
Okay.
That one closed out the year.
Nice.
So it was my first year on stage. You have to do the count before the year ends. So that one was good. But actually, for me, well, that one was easy. Even though there's a lot of people. Yeah. It was easy because I didn't feel the pressure as much. Yeah. And I had the actual. It actually looked like an actual. I looked like an actual artist. I didn't look like, for example, if you're singing by yourself, dude, and you don't even have a DJ in the back. So it's like, nah, this guy's just starting.
He's just there.
He's there. He's a local guy from the hood.
Yeah.
But once you, or for example, for that show, it was me, and then I had my friend from Roma, Texas. Yeah. He helped me out like a hype man. He performed before me. Okay. And then it was my turn, so he helped me out kind of. And then I had I believe it was 10 dancers. So.
So it's kind of like more of a show. You felt.
Yeah, I felt more and then I had the big screen, the lights, so I looked more like pro. Yeah. So for me, that was like easier to do.
Nice. Wow. And that when was your last show? Like a year ago, or when was it?
No, I think that's what. No, my bad. After that, I sang at there's a car show that they do every year in Zapata. I think it's called LSW.
Okay. You did one?
Yeah, I did like 5 or 6 songs, but it was like a mini, and just enough to show support because they were fundraising for some girl that had cancer.
Oh, okay.
So
that's good.
So I just did it.
Yeah, that's good. And your new music, what's up with that? What are we doing?
I have like 5 or 6 tracks.
Okay.
I mean, I've been recording for 4 years straight, but I haven't really, like, I have stuff from 4 years ago that I haven't, like, like I'll do them, and then it's like I like it, and then once I go home, listen to it, and it's like, nah, I don't like it anymore. So I just throw it on the just rug or whatever the computer. Yeah, because I've been trying to. The thing is, man, music's weird, dude.
I mean, I don't know much about it, but I bet
music's weird, dude. Sometimes the songs you think are the good ones,
they're just not.
And then the ones you think it's like, nah, it's whatever, kind of whatever. Just a filler track is the one that's gonna get you someplace. It happened to me when on Queen of the South.
Well, there you go. Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
Well, I was working at the bank. And well, I had quit my previous bank.
And you went to the other bank.
And I went to the other bank. I'm not gonna say that until you pay me, guys. So I left from one bank to the other, and that new bank didn't have as much business or volume as my previous bank. Cause at the other bank, I would do like 150, 200 transactions in one day.
Yeah.
And this other bank would be like 30 transactions all day long. So I had
kind of like what's it called? Beeville.
Yeah, kind
of. You remember that Beeville bank?
Yeah. So kind of like that. So I had a lot of free time to just be browsing on the computer. You had open internet there at the bank.
Yeah.
So I found this guy from New York, Jonathan Feingold. Is his name? Browsed through his website and saw that what the guy would do. Because I was actually looking for promoters, but I ended up finding that guy instead. He would do TV, movie, ad placements for music. So he would take music and place it on
shows
and stuff like that. So
okay.
And I had seen, according to his website, or the guy's legit. I mean, I already,
I mean, it worked out.
It worked out.
Yeah.
He had been working with like people like in the early days of Eminem, Pitbull.
Yeah.
Big names, household names like that, and big movies as well.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I got nothing to lose. Let me just send him some tracks.
Yeah.
So I sent him some of my old stuff. Nothing happened, and I was like, maybe the shit ain't it.
Dang.
And I was like that for about 3 years, dude. I would do a song, send it, do a song, send it, do a song, send it, do a song, send it. For 3 years straight till like 2017. And the guy calls me up and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "I'm doing good. Just here at the house."
You're like, oh.
Yeah, he called me out of nowhere, and he was like, I don't remember if it was a text or a phone call or email. I don't remember. But he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah blah. And I think I replied or he called me. I don't remember. And then he's like, "I got some news for you." He's like, I was like, "What's up?" Look, they're considering. It's just a maybe. He's like, it's not. I don't want you to be like, oh, party, go, celebrate. It's just a maybe. They're considering one of your tracks to be used on an episode of Queen of the South, and I was like, Queen of the South. Like,
and that's the.
That's like the American version of Reina del Sur.
Yeah.
In Español.
Yeah.
But it's the English version or whatever.
That's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, and then I think it still airs on television through one of those big
Queen of the South, nice
big networks. So from there, I was like, I told my wife, I was like, "Hey, these guys want to use my track, and what track is it? The one I don't like." It's because now I'm just doing like singles. I'm not doing albums. Because now everything's like kind of changed.
It is. It has.
Now you do a single and it hits, and it's like maybe it'll be hot for like 1 month, and then you need to do a different one.
And then they're ready for.
Yeah.
That's so true about
Or
music.
maybe less than a month. And then you have to re-put another one.
That's so true about music because
it's like recyclable music.
I remember back then when I was younger, it was like they would bring out albums.
An album?
No, whole album. And it's like bumping. You're bumping with that album for like a year and a half.
And then they would do like 2 music videos out of the whole album.
And then here comes a new album and you would jam out to that album for a year.
And now it's like you could do a single, do a video, and it's gonna be good for like a month, maybe 2, and then you're like, okay, well, gotta rinse, wash, and repeat.
Because I think what was going on, my opinion is when they would drop nowadays, when they drop an album or they drop something like that, everyone just skims through all the songs, picks 3 or 4 that are good, and then they're done.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of music that gets lost that nobody ever hears.
Mm-hmm. But if you drop 2, 3 a quarter or something, I don't know.
But yeah, because a lot of music gets lost in the album because people listen to the 2 or 3 singles that you promote, and then let's say you have another good 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
But you never promoted them, so the only guy or the only people who listen to them.
And they only promote back then. They would only promote like 2, 3 songs.
Yeah, like back then I would buy some reggaeton albums and because I heard this song or I heard that song. But then you will actually hear the whole album, and there was like an extra 2 or 3 songs that were just as good.
Yeah.
But
they didn't promote
them, so nobody knew. Only the people that actually
bought the album
that were fans.
Listened to it. Yeah.
So back to that. So I was like, because when I would do the album, I was like, usually the process, it's we don't write music, like we don't. Like I don't use a pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get there and then it's like, okay, let's do. If there's a beat made, we use that. If there's not, don't make one.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell Teddy or Mr. Castillo, I'll be like, you know what, I have this idea, kind of like kind of like this, but then you know, and he usually, about 90% of the time, the way it works is he does the hooks. I mean, he records the hooks.
Yeah.
And then I memorize them.
Yeah.
And then I re-record the same part with my own voice. And then from there I will just rap the verses and yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. So this song, we'll do a whole album in like 4 days. Because when I used to work at the bank, I'll do an album a year.
You had to, right?
Yeah. I'll do an album a year, and I'll take my vacations to go do the album. So
I remember that.
So I only had like 5 days, dude, because you had to be back by Saturday. If
vacation was what, a week?
A week, 5 days, Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Or whatever day, but it was only 5 days.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go this day. I'll be there early, and then we only have 5 days to do this stuff.
Let's do it.
And we gotta do it. So for a 12-track album, you have to record about 15 or 17 songs to pick out the best. 12.
Yeah.
And then to record all of 17, it takes a while, dude, because if you mess up, if the system crashes or your...
And in 5 days, you're doing like 3-4 songs a day.
Like 3 a day.
Dang.
Yeah, I'll get there like at usually after lunch, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I wouldn't go back to my grandma's house till about 5, 6 in the morning. 5 days straight, dude. Sometimes I would be so tired or stuff like that I would tell Teddy, hey dude, can I crash out in the sofa? And he'll be like, yeah, go for it, no problem. So I would wake up in the morning, go crash out there for like 3-4 hours, go home, take a shower, eat, come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like 3 songs a day.
Wow.
And then that song for Queen of the South, it was one of those that, hey, we need to finish this stuff, dude. The other 5 are no good. We need 1 more. And Teddy, not Teddy, Mr. Castillo was like, hey brother, I have this kind of song that I did a while back, but I never used it, never sold it to nobody. Mm-hmm. Do you want to use it? I'll sell it to you. Yeah. And I was like, okay, let me hear it. And it was which one did you? Man, I forget the name. Mi favorita.
Okay.
No, not pro. Si te pone loca.
Te pone loca. All right.
That's the one they use for Queen of the South. So I was like, I kind of like it, but don't like it. I don't even like the beat, but
let's do it.
At this point, I just want to do the thing and get on with it. Yeah. And I mailed some CDs to Jonathan just as a thank you for help or just taking the time to listen to my stuff. Here you go. Once I had like the actual CD. Yeah. So here you go. Just for thank you. Yeah. Token appreciation. And then he calls me. He's like, hey, you know what? Maybe they're considering a song, a of yours for this episode. And I was like, all right, cool. What song is it? He's like, can you send me the lyrics? Because they need to analyze the lyrics, make sure it doesn't have
copyrights or something.
Or not, yeah, copyrights and I guess like it fits what you're saying, fits what the scene is portraying.
Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, of course.
So it's like you're not gonna sing Ramon Ayala if you're partying it up. But, you know,
I mean,
you can, but you get me, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I sent the lyrics, and then I had to register the song with BMI, sign the paperwork over and stuff like that. And a couple of days later, he calls me, hey, your song got picked, dude.
Wow.
And
wow.
They picked it, and I was like, okay,
now.
Yeah, and 3 months later, every quarter they send you a check. Well, they sent me the first payment, and then they send you royalties every quarter.
Nice. So you still getting royalties all of that?
Yeah. I mean, every time they play the episode.
Oh,
because it's per episode. So
true.
So
and they only got one song, one episode.
One song for like 20, one scene for like 20 seconds.
That's crazy how they do that.
Yeah.
They're just like, I bet you it's like they're just walking.
So every time somebody goes and plays that episode, which is season 2, episode 8, go play. click, stop and rewind. So every time they play it, dude, they get, a couple of cents, but a couple of cents in the freaking $1 million, volume wise, it adds up.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, that was the story behind that.
Wow. I mean, but that's pretty cool, no? Just be like, hey man, I have a song on, pretty hit episode. Hit show, and
it's like I tell my wife, bro. It's like, yeah, I might not be the biggest artist out there. I might not have Grammys or millions of views, but out of the whole valley, guys that do my kind of music, I'm sure maybe one more, and I say one more because I know I not personally, but I heard of the guy, has what I have, which is one of your songs placed on national television.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there might be another guy in the valley doing rap or
do all that
reggaeton, and they have 10,000 more views than me, but he can't brag that hey, my song got played over there.
Yeah. I mean, that's a cool thing.
Yeah, and I still have to check. I have it framed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first.
It's good.
Check. So with one check, I paid the whole album. I recouped the cost of the album. So
it's not bad.
So I have it there. I have all the forms that I signed because they send you. Cause okay, so the song played, and me being ignorant, so the song played. I think it was like on a Thursday night when the episode premiered. So I was living in a new home, and it was a new subdivision. So the cable companies still didn't.
They didn't have it. They didn't have it.
They didn't have it services.
Yeah.
So my only TV was like. So I didn't have internet because there's no cable companies.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to get the satellite thing because it's too expensive and they cap you on data. So I was like, it's pointless because I want to be streaming and I want to be watching stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, God damn. So I used to only watch movies, dude, all day when I was home. So I was like, God damn it, my thing is going to come out on my song. Not my thing, but my song. On television. And I'm going to freaking miss it. So I was like, God damn it, I wonder my uncle's home in Rio. Hey, dude, are you home? He's like, yeah. What are you doing? Nothing. I'm on my way. So I just walked by. So I went and I was like, what are you watching? Oh, I'm watching, I think it was a soccer game, Tigres in Monterrey. Hey, take that stuff off, dude. He's like, what do you mean? It's my home, dude. It's my home.
Yeah.
No, take that stuff off. Put Fox channel. Quick. And that's where I saw it. And then the next, it was on Thursday, Friday. So okay, so I was like, okay, so my song played. Now what? So it was my first deal. So I get on the phone, like.
You're like, yo.
Well, I called 9 in the morning here. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning in New York. So I was like, hey, this guy, it's already midday. He hasn't called me to pay me. The fuck, dude? So they been me. He's like, oh, well, because before that, the show was playing, the episode, and my song wouldn't come out. And it was like, I was like, the show has been on for like, I think that lasted like about an hour. So I was like, this thing's about to finish, dude, and my song hasn't come out. So I was like, calling. It was like, I think the show comes out at 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Like 9.
It was already 10, 11 over 10, there, dude. Yeah. So I was like, I called like 3 times, and nobody would answer until he's answered. He's like, yes, Mario, what's going on? hey, are you sure my song's gonna play, dude? Because I have all my family here and I don't want to look like a clown. And he's like, yeah, that's for sure. You signed the forms? Did you sign the forms? Yeah. So he's like, come on, just chill. And then I hung up and I hung up the call and like literally 2 seconds after that, my song was playing. I was like, yeah, cool. But then the following day I was like, hey dude, it's already noon in New York.
Got my direct deposit.
Where's my dough?
Yeah.
So I called the guy and he's like, what's up, man? I was like, hey, was you know, wire me some money or he's like,
Western Union,
whatever. You got my zip code. And the guy starts laughing and he's like, no, bro, it doesn't work that way. They don't just play you and pay you the next day.
Yeah.
They do it by quarter. So I think the episode came out in, I don't remember, dude. September, somewhere there. And then so I had to wait till
January,
December January to get the check. Quarter. So yeah, I got I think I still have the envelope from Fox, Fox Network when I received the whole thing.
Nice. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then also obviously depending how many people were viewing it times whatever your percentage was.
Yeah, they give you a couple of cents.
And then times the views.
Yeah.
And then kind of whatever it is.
Whatever it adds up, and that's what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's not, when I say cents, it's not like 2 cents, 10 cents. No, it's literally like fraction of 1 cent, dude. So it's like 0.0008.
Wow.
So it has to make sure it has the volume so I can, the 0.008 adds up.
So watch again.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's the way Congress said it has to work, and then that's the way, like, for example, Spotify is the same thing.
And then, because I started hearing stuff about Spotify and that they...
0.0000.
And you have your music where?
Everywhere. Spotify,
iTunes, or Apple Music
now. Yeah. Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, every platform, dude. Because when I just play a company and I just upload to that company and they take care of the whole.
Nice. And they so it's fractions of a cent.
Fractions of a cent is it 0.00008.
Wow.
So
savings accounts give you more than that.
Yeah. So it's like I find it unfair. Some people say it's fair. I say it's unfair.
Well, I mean,
it's fair for the big guy.
Well, think about it like it is fair, but for the big guy. But think about it like this. Let's say let's just cause for the sake of the argument, let's say it's $1, and I know it's not $1, but just for easy math, it's $1, and you get 1 million views. That's $1 million.
That's $1 million.
That's really cool. But then it's like, well, we can't give you $1 million.
That's all.
But we can give you 1 cent of $1 million, which is probably like $1,000 or something like that.
It still adds up, but it takes a while to add up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like 0.0.
I didn't know it was fractions. But I just started listening to...
I think Jay-Z has a platform or Tidal. I think that one's the best paying one.
And that's the best. Are you on that? No.
I think so.
Yeah? Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know it was like the cents thing. But, I mean, that's the thing about these streaming platforms is like, they got to make money too. You know what I mean? They want to use you and use everybody else, but they gotta make money. I mean, I get it. And
it's a business.
That's how businesses run. It's all good. So that's a good one. So what? Getting comeback? We drop music.
Yeah.
What's your plans?
I've been doing music. After that, I've been doing music for the past 4 years. But
when are we gonna hear something?
Later.
And here's the thing. When are we gonna hear something?
The thing is. When even though that was a good thing for Queen of the South or whatever, it actually kind of complicated stuff for me because now I'm extra picky because now I want to make sure everything I send sticks. So
I get it.
So I might have some good 10 tracks just saved, stored on a USB that I haven't released. They might be good, but since I'm being too picky, I just keep recording, and I don't release. But I'm working on one for a show, and that one I have to release it like
for a show.
Yeah, like the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Well, it's not a show; it's like a contest.
Okay.
So
just trying to get it ready.
I need to get it ready. I need to have it ready like the next.
But then the thing also about being picky I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Because
Yeah.
you want stuff that's perfect, and you're like, dude, I want like good stuff.
And I think that pisses off my people over there because as an artist, you need to make sure you trust the people who are producing your stuff.
Yeah.
They're your filters.
Yep.
Okay, so they're the people that can tell you right there, right in that moment, hey, this doesn't fly, this flies, it doesn't. This. That's their job to produce. My job is just to use my voice.
Yeah.
Their job is to make sure everything. If I'm doing something wrong, hey, correct me. Make sure everything flows.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes I get too picky on them. I'm like, no, this doesn't. Let's record this. Let's redo that. Let's redo, and I can see it, and they're like, hey, dude, it's done. So, yeah, that's a problem with getting too picky.
I mean, no. I mean, but do you plan on just dropping something or
that song?
Just that one
for now.
For now.
Yeah, it's gonna take a pretty penny, dude. Because you need to do. I mean, if you want to do it the right way, because you can do it like.
I mean, well, you haven't dropped anything in what?
Wow.
A couple years?
Yeah, 5.
That's
I mean, not that I haven't done anything, but I haven't dropped it. Like
that's what I'm saying. You haven't.
As far as doing a video and all the 9 yards, it's gonna take a pretty penny, dude.
Well, yeah, but.
Well, not only that, but you need to have. It's not just about the money that you need to invest, and you need to invest whatever. But it's also like, if you're gonna invest money into it, you need to make sure it's that one that you feel comfortable.
I get it. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, I haven't done one. Well, I've done music, but I haven't released.
You haven't dropped anything.
Yeah.
You haven't released anything. I mean, I can't wait to hear something. I mean, I know you showed me a couple of things, but I mean, can't wait to kind of, get a little bit more out and, I mean, get it out, man. Get some stuff out. I mean, your stuff is getting better every time you send me more different things. And I mean, should get out. I mean, that's good. I mean, so you got that show. So what's next for you now?
For right now, that's it. I mean, as far as that goes.
Yeah.
But I'm planning a little video for that same song. Still shave up some weight, dude.
You're working out. I heard you're trying to go. How's that?
Good. I mean, I've lost like 6-7 pounds.
Hey, there you go.
But yeah, I had to do it, dude. I'm like borderline.
Yeah.
That better. So.
What? I mean, well, that's good for you. I mean, keep doing on that. Yeah.
And then the camera makes you gain 10, 12 pounds.
That was a good camera, though. Dude, that's good, man. I can't wait to hear some stuff and get you going on that. Hope everything turns out just awesome. Just awesome. And I mean, if you want to drop something, I mean, let me know, and we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
We'll drop some stuff on all that. I mean, good, dude. I mean, that's good. We'll just keep going from there, and once you drop something, I mean, let's get you back on here and let's talk about it, and let's see how everything went. Yeah.
You should hear from me in like the next 2 weeks.
All right. I mean, I
have the song ready. I just need to redo one verse and I think like.
Oh my goodness.
That's just, once you're there, dude, your ears get tired.
I mean, yeah.
For regular people, that doesn't make sense. How's your ear gonna get tired?
Yeah.
But it gets tired. Like it becomes like. I guess you because when you're in the studio, you have to like you record the song and then while you're editing the whole stuff, you keep replaying and replaying the same stuff.
Yep.
So what happens is you start lagging it, right? Because it's like a single, when they drop a single on the radio station, they play it 10, 20 times a day. So people, even if they didn't like it at first, eventually they're gonna start jamming out to it because it's just repetition.
Yeah.
So you start hearing the song over and over and over, so you start liking it. But once you cool down, you get out of there, you go home, and you receive the song.
Because then you don't hear the difference.
No, you don't hear exactly.
It's like okay,
it's the same. So
imagine producers.
Yeah,
that's even probably worse.
Yeah. So once you go home, the next day they send it to you or just a preview because it takes time. Yeah. And you're like, the heck was I thinking? Yeah. Let me rechange that. So I finished the track But I didn't like the second verse, so now I gotta go redo it again.
Ah, okay. I mean, as soon as it comes out, let me know, and we'll do something, and yeah. I mean, I want to have you whenever you get going. We'll get you back on here, and we'll talk about it, and we'll see how it goes. Hey, man. Well, thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being on, Mr. MZA.
Thank you for inviting.
Hey, of course, man. You're my second guest, dude. There you go.
There you go. I guess I was one of the first.
Thanks, man. Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
All right.